My name is Joaquim Pires. I'm the head of the MICE segment at the National Tourism Board in Portugal.
How can you tell us about the MICE strategies that your country is introducing nowadays?
Yeah, okay. Our strategy is based on the commitment that we have with our partners, the CVBs, that allow us to enlarge and to upscale the quality of the Portuguese suppliers. As you might know, the MICE segment, it's very demanding, meaning that you might have a hotel that it's okay for a leisure segment, but nevertheless we'll always have to be attentive and they'll always have to be paying a good attention for the demand of the market. So that's why our strategy is to be more focused on partnership with our local partners and try to understand exactly the DNA and the commercial aspects that they want to deliver us. Because we as a national tourist board, we don't have anything to sell except the quality of our standholders.
And do you think are the keys of the challenges that has this events sector in a post-pandemic context?
I think that the pandemic brought some positive aspects to the MICE segment. I'm going to explain you roughly why. Because prior to the COVID, we had, like, say, somehow massive projects in which probably sometimes you don't have the possibility to deliver the human factor of the MICE segment. Post-COVID, and probably you might know that rather than to have like 200 persons, probably you're going to have like 2 buybacks of 100 persons. So 100 come, the other one go. So that allows some small destinations, just like Portugal. When I say small destinations, it's not the fact that we are a small country. We're talking about that probably we don't have big venues just like you can have in all over Europe or worldwide, but nevertheless the COVID brought us another thing. It's the digital transformation of the information. If, don't take me wrong, if I want to deliver an event, a congress for 75,000 persons, I can do it because probably I can host for 2,000 persons and the other 73,000 will be watching online my project. Nevertheless, that's not exactly the goal of Portugal. What we want is let us say, the persons that choose and pitch for Portugal to experience still the human scale of the Portuguese tourism.
And the last one, what advices would you give to professionals of MICE sector?
Be attentive and be more professional. I'm going to tell you why. We are here now at IBTM Barcelona on the 2023 edition, and I've tried always to handle. No, I do always handle my suppliers very carefully. Last year's edition we had like 57 companies, and this year the demand was so high that I have to shrink the administrative parts of our stand, and fortunately we have 68 companies. And still I do have for this edition that it's going to end up in 1 day and a half, I still have like 15 companies waiting to come here. So if I had more 100 square meters, definitely I could host more like 75 companies. So in fact, it's not an advice that I can do. What I can do is trying to be attentive and try to understand exactly which are their needs and how may I help them.
If you could resume with a sentence, with a highlight your profession, how do you describe it with a sentence?
Proud of being Portuguese.